Alright guys, Jungkook Nation, we need to talk. Because what we're about to dive into today is not just another cute interaction, not just another awe moment that passes by on your timeline, no. This is something that has fans spiraling, replaying clips over and over again, zooming in, slowing things down, and asking the same question again and again. Wait, is this actually real? Because lately, Jimin and Jungkook's closeness? It doesn't feel the same anymore. It feels deeper, softer, more intense, and honestly, kinda romantic in a way that's impossible to ignore. Now, before anyone says we're overanalyzing, guys, come on, this is us. This is what we do. We notice the little things. The way Jungkook looks at Jimin when he thinks no one's watching, or maybe when he knows everyone is watching, but just doesn't care anymore. The way Jimin naturally leans in, like being close to Jungkook is the most comfortable place in the world.
And it's not forced.
That's the thing. It's never forced. It's effortless. Like breathing. Like something that's been there for so long, it doesn't need explaining anymore. And here's where it gets interesting, because recently, fans have started pointing out a pattern. Not just one moment, not just two, but a series of interactions that, when you put them together, start to tell a story. A story of two people who clearly share something special, something that goes beyond the surface. You see it in the way they laugh together, like they're sharing a private joke no one else understands. You see it in the silence too, those quiet moments where words aren't needed, but everything is still being said. And let's talk about that moment, yeah, you know the one. The clip that's been circulating everywhere. The way Jungkook's expression softened completely when he looked at Jimin, like his entire energy shifted in a split second. It wasn't the playful, chaotic Jungkook we usually see. It was something calmer, warmer, almost vulnerable. And Jimin? He didn't pull away. He didn't laugh it off. He stayed right there in that moment, matching the energy like it was the most natural thing in the world. Guys, you don't fake that. You just don't. What makes this even more powerful is their history. We've watched them grow up together. From trainees to global superstars. From awkward teenage moments to the confident, mature individuals they are now. And through all of that, they've always found their way back to each other. That kind of bond? It doesn't just happen. It's built. Slowly. Quietly. Over years of shared experiences, struggles, victories, and memories that no one else in the world fully understands except them. And maybe that's why fans feel it so strongly. Because it's not just about what we see now, it's about everything that led up to it. Every glance, every hug, every small act of care that might seem insignificant on its own. But together, they create something undeniably emotional. Something that hits you right in the heart when you least expect it. And suddenly you're sitting there like, why am I smiling like this? Why does this feel so real? But wait, it doesn't stop there. Because if you've been paying attention, you'll notice how protective Jungkook gets around Jimin. It's subtle, but it's there. The way he stays close in crowded situations. The way his attention shifts instantly if Jimin seems even slightly uncomfortable. And Jimin, he trusts that. Completely. You can see it in the way he relaxes when Jungkook is like there's this unspoken understanding between them. A quiet "I've got you" that doesn't need to be said out loud. And let's be honest for a second, this is why fans can't stay calm. Because it doesn't feel scripted. It doesn't feel like fan service. It feels real. And real is messy, emotional, unpredictable, and incredibly beautiful. That's what makes it so addictive to watch. You're not just observing two idols interacting. You're witnessing a connection that feels genuine, something that evolves naturally over time without needing validation from anyone else. There's also this softness in the way they treat each other lately. Have you noticed that? It's not just playful teasing anymore. There's a gentleness, a kind of emotional awareness that wasn't as visible before. Like they've both grown into a space where they understand each other on a deeper level. And when that kind of understanding exists, it changes everything. The way you look at someone, the way you respond to them, the way you exist them. And guys, here's the part that really gets people talking. The eye contact. Because eye contact doesn't lie. You can say whatever you want, you can act however you want, but the way you look at someone, that reveals everything. And when Jimin and Jungkook look at each other, it's intense. Not in an overwhelming way, but in a quiet, steady, deeply connected way. Like they're completely present in that moment, completely focused on each other, even when there's a whole world watching. It's those moments that make fans pause, rewind, and question everything. Because you don't expect to see something that real in such a public space. And yet there it is, right in front of us. Unfiltered, unhidden, just there. And maybe, just maybe, that's why this keeps going viral. Because people aren't just reacting, they're feeling. They're connecting emotionally to what they see. They're remembering why they fell in love with this duo in the first place. Not because of labels or definitions, but because of the way they make each other feel, and how that feeling somehow reaches all of us too. But let me ask you something. Have you ever noticed how time seems to slow down when they're together? Like everything else fades into the background for just a second? That's not something you can create artificially. That's presence. That's connection. That's something that exists on a level deeper than words. And as much as we try to analyze it, to explain it, to put it into categories, maybe we don't need to. Maybe it's enough to just appreciate it for what it is. A bond that continues to grow, evolve, and surprise us even after all these years. Still, it's impossible not to wonder, not to feel curious, not to get a little emotional thinking about what this all means. Because when something feels this genuine, this consistent, this quietly powerful, it makes you question everything you thought you knew. And that's exactly why fans can't stay calm. Because this isn't just a moment. It's a pattern. It's a story unfolding in real time. And we're all watching it together, feeling every little detail as it happens. So now I want to hear from you guys. What do you think? Are these just moments of deep friendship? Or is there something more that we're all picking up on? Which interaction made you pause and go, wait, what was that? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Let's talk about it. Let's feel this together as a community. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like it, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next deep dive into moments that have us all losing our minds. Because trust me, if this is how things are now, we're definitely not ready for what's coming next.